Hi traders. So now we are deciding the trading plan for 28th of January. So today market fell because of coronavirus news, and we had a very big bar on to the downside. So plan for today was to sell if we get a bounce around 12 to 20 to 12 to 50 and buy around 12,100. I think this today there was no buying opportunity because market, it was looking very dangerous, and there was a small bounce in the morning, but it could not sustain and it fell. So initially I took a buy trade once market came down, then just got a small bounce, and after that I exited because today market was very much volatile, and it is now in intraday it is not tradable because 50-point move is coming like in quick minute in few minutes. Okay, now let's see what we can do for tomorrow. Now if we look at the plain chart, still the market is above this 50 period moving average, as all every day we are discussing. And now the long term trend is still up because market is way above the 200 period moving average, which is 11,600. And now again we are coming close to this critical level of 50 period moving average and this 12,100, which is a breakout at the weekly chart. Okay, so now again today market has closed below 10 period moving average and 20 period moving average. So market is looking very uh, bearish. Only thing is this 12,100, it provided support last two times, and also this 50 period moving average is also nearby at the same place. So this 12,100 to 12,080 should be very critical level. Once that is broken, or in case that is broken, then although we can come down till this low of 11,930, and if it continues, the 200-day moving average should be the next target in few days, not immediately though. However, there is also high chances that market might find support around this 12,100 and it can go up. So now let's look at the indicators. uh, the MACD, this is a very strong bearish sign. Market was in downtrend, the histogram started going showing strength, and now after 2 days of strength again the downtrend has resumed. So this is like fresh selling has again started at the lower level, so which is very dangerous sign for the bulls. Okay, I don't think we have a need to look at the other indicators because anyways markets are volatile. So let's not look at too many indicators for now. MACD should be fine. So market is in clear downtrend and selling is continuing. Market is close below 10 and 20 period moving average. Only silver lining is this 12,100. So tomorrow, I mean, looking at this global market, it doesn't look like we will be having any kind of support there. We might get a gap down. So tomorrow will be again tricky. So let's look at the open interest data. So the highest call writing is now call open interest standing is at 12,200. Previously it was the highest call open position was 12,500. It has come down, which is negative. Maximum put build up is at maximum put writing is at 12,000, so which is again going to be very critical for this series. Call build up today started at 12,200. Previously on Friday it was 12,350 where people were writing calls. So call writing also has shifted down, so the resistance is coming down. Also people very barely they wrote any puts today, so that level is 12,050 where people try to write some puts. So again there is not much support in that front. Anyhow the support has now come down to 1250 from the open interest perspective. Now the the put call ratio has again come down from 1.4 to 1.1. Obviously people have written so many calls today, but it is still not at oversold level, so we still have room for downside. Max span is at the same level, so there is not much change in that. VIX has increased huge from 15.56 to 17.18, so it is now good it is becoming good time for option writing because 17 weeks is really high. Let's see the other data. So today FIs have sold. Selling is not huge. If you see in the FI cash, they have like 10 crores, nothing for them. Index future have been selling, so FIs have sold heavily in the index future. 2000 crore is not a small amount, so we should be careful in the next few days. Index option, anyways, it is both call and put, so we are not going deep into that. Stock future also they have sold. So if you look at the selling now, it is around 3000 crore in together selling, so it is huge. We cannot ignore that. If you see the Nifty open interest now, 1 crore 53 lakhs, so from 1 crore 48 lakhs to 1 crore 53, so there is a huge jump in the Nifty OI and the market is falling, which is negative. Okay, now let's see what is the plan for tomorrow. Pivot is 12147. So any kind of bounce towards 12147 to this S1 is so the R1 is at 12188. So any kind of bounce towards 12150 to 12180 should be used to sell. Buying I would not prefer tomorrow. So plan for tomorrow is to sell. The summary level is 12,000 and 12,220. So in case we get a chance to a 12150 to 180, that is a good level to go short. Buying will be very tricky only in case market goes 12,000 or 12,050 and there we can find some kind of support and the market tries to bounce back. In that case only we should look to buy. I think today was very quick analysis because it looks very negative. Only thing is the risk reward at this point. Selling will be difficult because there can be bounce, sharp bounce back. I have seen in 2008, even if it was the greatest of bear market in last few decades, the bounce back was also very sharp. So short side we should be very careful actually. Always better to trade using options. Although the VIX is high and option writing looks lucrative, but for not so much experienced people, it is better to trade using puts. So in case if there is a bounce, you will just lose the premium. But if you are trading with futures or you are selling call, it will be really difficult if there is a sharp bounce back. So let's look at the global market once. I was tracking the global market. It is really looking very scary at this point of time. We don't know what will be the situation by the close of US market, but right now I think US is heavily down. Let's look what is US doing. Yeah, so S&P is still 1.35% down. So Dow is also more than 1% down. Yeah, so it looks it looks scary. Only silver lining could be this 12,050 to 12,080, where 12,100 is the breakout level in the weekly chart, and also the 50 period moving average is there. So in case there is some kind of reversal there, that is the only place where you can try to look to buy with very strict stop loss, and if you get some profit, take it fast. But there could be also a reversal. So if you are buying, put a stop loss and you can hope for a sharp bounce back. But if you get any chance to sell around 12,200, that should be a good place. But be careful, always use stop loss and take profit fast. This is looking very scary. So you please consult your financial advisor if you are using any kind of analysis to take trading decision. So take care, good luck, and see you tomorrow.